Hey up, Rock God 2004 back with another video for you. This is a little bit of a mixed bag. It's a really strange one in parts, but the first bit is actually really, it's really sad, and it actually really did hit home yesterday. I think I might have mentioned it before, but the independent record shop that I used to go to quite a lot, and I haven't done for the last sort of couple of years, not regularly due to lack of funds and other stuff. But it's the same place where I would queue for Record Store Day. Just a couple of months ago, the owner, Tom, very suddenly passed away. And he was only 50. I think he was coming up to his 51st birthday. And it was just such a shock. It's since been announced that Sounded Out Records is to no longer be. It's ceasing to exist, and it won't be open for business or anything. So today, Thursday, is the last day that you could go and either buy anything or pick up anything you had put away. So it was a pretty sad day. I went yesterday. I had about 6 or 7 things, I think, put away. I got 3. It's all I could have afforded. The rest, I just had to let go back into stock, and I think it's just all going to be auctioned. What a sad ending. But my thoughts do go out to his wife and family, and his co-workers at Sounded Out. It's such an awful shame and a sad time. It's kind of the end of an era because the shop's shut. People are now out of work. People have lost a family member. It's just an awful situation all round. But I'm hoping that when people go in and buy their last things that they're going to get, I'm hoping that at least that money, fingers crossed, should go to his wife before it all goes, to auction and stuff. And it's an awful thing to have to think about. It really is. So, kind of with a heavy heart, I'll show you what I got as my very last Sounded Out. God, that sounds awful. My very last Sounded Out purchase. I had ordered these. What they used to do is, if a new release would come out, they'd advertise it, and if you wanted a copy, if they weren't getting it, they would order one in specially. So these were what I asked for. So there's no way in hell I was just going to leave them dumped there. The other stuff that I didn't get was already stock or had come in secondhand and put away. So, but these were sort of like specially got in for me. So first up, I do have this on orange vinyl, but this is a red vinyl version of Avril Lavigne's Love Sucks. I haven't opened it yet. But I shall do that now and show you what it looks like. Right, open the cellophane there. Yeah, I'll take that off so you can see the cover. I will be doing an Avril Lavigne video at some point. I don't know when, but I will do one to show you all the albums I've got on vinyl, because I do have every album she's released on vinyl. So you get a nice inner picture sleeve. She's looking fine. I've never seen this one yet. I've only seen the orange, so this is as new to me as it is you. Oh, that is nice. That is a lot nicer than the orange, actually. I do like red vinyl. So yeah, massive thank you to Sound Out for getting me that one in. And the other two I got are, they are 2 copies of the same album, but they are different colours. Some people don't understand like why people like me do that, but I'm not asking you to understand. It's just what collectors do, and if you don't like it, it's a bit of tough shit, really, isn't it? But I don't see the point of that. I don't see the point of you breathing half the time, but you won't stop. These people who like pay hundreds of pounds for shoes and wear them once and then put them in a closet and complain that I have the cheek to buy more than one copy of a record. Yeah. This is Skid Row's latest album, All the Gang's Here. Now, I haven't heard this yet, but I have heard 1 or 2 songs of it. And my God, it sounds amazing. That new singer they've got, wow. He is the best singer they have had since Sebastian Bach. The Gang's All Here is the song I've heard. That is fantastic. There's another one, and I can't remember what it's called. Was it Tear It Down? I can't remember. But yeah, this is going to be a really good album, from what I can gather. This has got a gatefold sleeve, but I can't be bothered taking the cellophane off fully. However, nice inner picture sleeve. Apparently, he the new singer was on. Was it a couple of years back? He was on Eurovision or something, or he was on some talent show, and he actually sang 18 and Life by Skid Row. And seems to be, they were that impressed with having him. I think he's from Sweden or Norway or something like that. He's called Eric Gronwall, but the O's got the 2 dots in the top, so it could be Germany actually. But my God, has he got a set of lungs on him? He's fantastic. I'd love to go and see them live. I regret not going now when they played up Newcastle. I didn't go because Winger was supposed to be support act, and I love Winger as well, and they cancelled. Nice red vinyl again. Really nice. It's got like a funny little wave through it. I don't know if you can see that. It's not showing up on there, but I can see it when you hold it up. It's got like a funny wave through it. Really nice heavy vinyl as well, as most is nowadays. I'm sure I'm getting a bad chest or throat again. You can hear it going. So that's one, and the other one. Now, normally when records are going to get released, they do a mock-up of what it's going to look like, and it can work both ways. It can either look a lot better than the mock-up or worse. Unfortunately, this one turned out worse. When I seen the mock-up, I thought it was 2 different thingies, 2 different colours. It's not. It was just the mock-up was far better. But this sounds gorgeous. This is red and black splatter. I'll take that off. Same sleeve and everything. So let's have a look. I think it's actually might be red, black and white, you know. If this is just red with black splatter with no white on, then there is another colour. But it does have white on. Yeah. I hate static. Oh, looks alright actually, doesn't it? I do think actually mine's turned out one of the better ones. I think I'm lucky to get that one. That's not too bad. I mean, the mock-up, believe me, the mock-up does look nicer, but even so, that's actually really nice. So, yeah, I mean, like I've said, I haven't played any records for well over a year now. I haven't even put a 7-inch single on or anything because I've been too busy, prattling about with films and stuff. But some of these records that I've got lately, they're really giving me the bug back. And I love that as well, the Skid Row. It's like a foil metallic-y finish. Now, all the other Skid Row stuff I've got is just the Sebastian Bach. So this is the first Skid Row album I've bought since 1995 Subhuman Race, which I love. So that's the 3 I got. And then finally, my 7 or 8 titles that I had put away were in like a square box, like a record-shaped box. And the guy who was in there, Graham, with the lady who was in there, Mel, they were lovely. He said, "What's that?" And I have no idea. And this is what got me. I didn't know what it was. It's got a lovely backing, really thick quality. And then when I opened it up, man alive, this is what Tom was like. He put this away for me. So this, if you like, is my last little gift that I got off Tom. Look at that. He's not even here, so I can thank him. But I seen that and I was like, my God, what a lovely thing to do. And it's like my last little present. I did get a couple of little, promo freebies off him over the years and stuff. I didn't know about this. It was just there and he put it away for me. Thank you so much, Tom. What a shame. So yeah, massive shout out to Tom. God rest your soul, mate. And the rest of the guys that sounded out. Thanks for everything you've done over the years and all your hard work and stuff. And I hope you do get to see this. End of an era. Really sad. But yeah. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Now, this is where it gets weird. I've had subscriber mail before. But last night, and he's watching and laughing at this bit now because he knows what's coming, I was on a live stream with Scott and Andy. Scott is Scott the Movie Critic and Andy is Forgotten World of Movies. I will leave links to their channels below because they're both got great channels. Go and check them out, but you probably already have anyway. And the lovely, generous Del Boy, my very good friend Del Boy. I'll leave a link to his channel below, who does some fantastic blogs. He's leaving his legacy, which I've explained before. And he sent me some subscriber mail before. So we're on this live stream last night, the 3 of us, me, Scott and Andy. And I get this little message popping up. This was about 10 last night, saying, expect a knock at your door, you should have a surprise in about 20 minutes. And I was like, have you got the right person here? So I pulled down, read the message. Yes, it was definitely off Del Boy. And I thought he's winding me up. Because I thought normally when he sends me stuff, it's from Amazon. I thought, Amazon don't deliver this late. So I thought, he's either missed the deadline or he's winding me up. So we just carried on talking. And then you hear Simba barks. And I went, this happened just after, I think, the stream finished. I think he was trying to time this while the stream was going, but because it was that late, we were still talking afterwards. So Laura went and answered the door. And all I heard her say was, "We haven't ordered a takeaway." I went, "Oh, not again," because this has happened 3 or 4 times. Takeaways have turned up and we haven't even ordered them. And then I thought, hang on a minute. I went, hang on a minute. And I scrolled back down to that message. It never mentioned anything about Blu-rays or anything. It just said a surprise. So I messaged him. I said, "Have you ordered me a takeaway?" And he replied, "Might have." So I went, "Accept it. It's all right." So I can honestly say, although this is the empty box, I have received my first ever subscriber pizza. I've never heard of this. This is weird, but in a very nice way. And I opened it and I was like, what is it? I thought it was pepperoni. He said, it's pepperoni and ham. He said, "I didn't know what you liked." So anyway, we got him on. We were talking to him afterwards. He explained all this. And it was a place up here. He must have just gone and just eaten and found the local ones. And he just picked one at random. Now, this one is literally only sort of like a 5-minute drive away. And I've never used them. Because pizza places can be a bit hit and miss. And it just so happens he picked one that was really close by. And we'd never used them. And I swear to God, my God, that pizza was amazing. It was beautiful. Pepperoni with little strips of ham on, but also it had a kick to it, like as though there was like a little bit of chili or something sprinkled on. My God, it was beautiful. So Del Boy, you are off your tits, and I am so glad you are, because my God, did I enjoy that. Thank you so much, mate. It had come around because he'd said something about getting a pizza. I went, "Oh, you greedy swine, where's mine? I'm starving." Which we do all the time, as a joke, not meaning it literal. And he thought he'd be a clever bugger and sent one as a joke. Well, it was the nicest joke I've ever had done to me. Because, my God, it was gorgeous. I will be using them again, so you've done me a favour, Del Boy. Andy, however, wasn't impressed. "Where's mine?" It's in my belly. Laura had a piece, but that was enough. That's all she wanted. Trying to force the rest down. Anyway, so that was my subscriber pizza. And now I have 2 unboxings for you. Before I do the 2 unboxings, actually, there was an update. There's a Sex Pistols update for you I've got. I managed to get hold of this. This is kind of, it's like one of my grails. However, it's one that I always forgot about. When people say, "What's your grails?" I always think like things like Iron Maiden, the Soundhouse tapes, the Jaws 4K box that I was talking about last night on the live stream, and like the Jaws laser discs and stuff like that. It's stuff that I've wanted a long time, and I always forget about this. I do actually have a few Sex Pistols grails. One of them is, it's the Something Else single with the cartoon I've seen on the front with Friggin' in the Riggin' on the B-side. But it's a mispress. And apparently when you play the A-side, they've pressed Silly Thing on, the Paul Cook version, instead of Something Else. And I would love that. I would love that so much. And there's another one, I'm Not Your Stepping Stone, but when you play it, there's a Gillan song on it. I like Gillan anyway. But I think the Sex Pistols single and the Gillan single were out the same year, 1980. So they must have been pressed in the same plant. It's got muddled up somehow. So that's another 2 Sex Pistols grills I've got. But this, I've wanted this for years, and I never thought I was going to own it. It's the one-sided 7-inch of Submission, which was made to go in the Spots edition of the Nevermind the Bollocks album. So the album, this is the one what's got bodies on side 2 instead of side 1, and Submission isn't on the album at all, so they pressed this to go in with it and the poster. I showed it on my Nevermind the Bollocks collection when I've got the 35th anniversary edition, or 30th, whichever it is. And like I said, when I turned the single round on mine, it was black. They hadn't put anything on it. Like I said, there's the original. It's got a white label, and when you take it out, you can see the plain surface on submission there. But when you take it out, the B-side does have a plain session. A plain session? What a bell end! A plain surface? Dick. But I think from what I've been told, it's just like a buzzy noise type of thing. Wow. So I've finally got that. So that is going in my first original Nevermind the Bollocks album. It's the original sleeve with the plain pink back. However, it's not the correct LP. So I need to track an LP down that doesn't have that song on, and where Bodies is on side 2. And if I can get that, all I'm missing is the original poster for me to have a full original Spots Nevermind the Bollocks LP. I'm closer than what I ever thought I would be, I tell you. So yeah, I'm over the moon to have that. So the unboxings, these have only just come today. This one sold out on the website, and I managed to get one on eBay for literally £3 or £4 more than what it was brand new. And the rest of them on eBay, they wanted like £80 to £100 for it. I'm lucky. I just hope to God it's all in order and everything's there and it's sealed. I'll just open it now and I'll show you what's in here. Right, so I've cut all the tape. So let's open the flaps. Right. A lot of people, well, some people don't realise that this fella actually is also a musician. You know the comedy actor, Matt Berry. Right, this is a repress of probably what, for me, is, if it's not his best, it's one of his best albums that he actually records. And this album is called Kill the Wolf. This is an absolutely outstanding record. Yes, he's serious. He's a great musician. He makes amazing music. I didn't notice that. This is the 10th anniversary edition. I do have this album in this very rare box set, and I've also got, I think it's a Coke bottle green version, I think. But this is blood splatter vinyl, which I'm pretty sure is the same colour as the box set one. But this is the 10th anniversary edition. But before I open that and show you the colour, oh my God, this is a double LP as well. I think record 2 is, yeah, featuring 14 tracks, never before available on record. Record 2 is like outtakes. I thought it was just a single album version. Get in. But these are the original album here. Can I just tell you some songs? Listen, because I want you to hear these. Go on YouTube and listen to these. There's a song called Gather Up. Solstice. Wow, that's my favourite song of his of all time. It's a long one. It's like his sort of 8 or 9 minute version of a, like, you know, thing. Like an epic song type of thing. It's brilliant. Solstice by Matt Berry. Listen to it. October Sun, I think that's another good one. It's just a great album. I like every song. But I'd like you to listen to those so you know what he's like. He's kind of like, he can be a bit folky, he can be a bit rocky. I just think he's great. I really do. I don't really watch a great deal of his acting stuff. I did used to really like him in the IT crowd, or the IT crowd, whichever you want to call it. He was brilliant in that. But honestly, I can't recommend this album enough. So before I open it and show you the colour, this also came, that's a grass cutter, with a very, very limited 7-inch single. It's a Kill the Wolf EP. That's what's gone out of print. I think you can still get the LP on its own, but you can't get this now, I don't think. And this is what sold out, why I couldn't get it. So yeah, I've got this now. I'm over the moon. And this has got Medicine on it, which is one of the ones on the album I was saying to listen to. An Electric Hero, On a High, and You Can Whistle. You Can spelled U-K-E-N. And I think this is just black vinyl, but yeah. Don't know what it is, but Matt Berry singles. They're like rocking horse doings. I do have some nice PVC sleeves for my singles as well. Got some spare, so I might put that in one of them. I either put it in one of them or it goes in there with the LP, whichever. So that's the EP, the 4-track EP. I will now open this and show you how nice this colour looks. Right, that's open. Can't open the sleeve fully, obviously, because it's still got the cellophane on. I probably will be putting in a gatefold sleeve, though, a gatefold PVC sleeve. But I've just opened it there, and I can see, like me, he's got a Rickenbacker base. But this is like the sunburst colour, which I was never keen on. Mine's ruby red. Mine is beautiful, I've got to admit. I don't remember that inside sleeve, like, but there you go. I haven't played it for a while. But I do have on my iPod, because when you got the box set, you got the CD with it. So it's on there as well. Cracking album, it really is. This actually looks a little bit different colour as well, but that is nice. That's more like a blood red. Like real colour blood. That is nice. This is still available, I think. If you want to listen to some of the songs on YouTube or Spotify, whichever you've got, and if you like them, you can still get this. Double LP, I think it's around about 30 quid, which for a double LP isn't bad at all. But honestly, if you're looking for something different to listen, Matt Berry, it was my mate Simon who got me onto him. He was telling me about him, and I was like, you mean Matt Berry? I was like, give it over, man. And I was like, is it comedy stuff? He was like, no. He plays real stuff. So he was on about him, and he's been lucky enough to go see him in Middlesbrough of all places. And he got his photo took with him and autograph and things like that. Apparently he's a really, really nice, down-to-earth fella, which he does come across like that. He does play a bit of a knob sometimes, but that's the parts he gets. But actually, he's supposed to be a really, really nice fella. But he plays more than just one thing. He's a very talented lad. He really is. I can't recommend this album enough. I really can't. And it's not metal or anything like that, so keep your pennies on. Yeah, it's the same colour. But this is the outtakes and stuff. It's got a bit of black bilge on that one, look. Luckily, though, it seems to have fallen in the gaps of the run-out, so the needle, sorry, stylus, won't hit it. Might scrape on it. It looks like it's off the label, but yeah, even so, it's just on the run-off. But yeah, I urge you, please do have a listen to a couple of his songs. Solstice. Solstice, for me, is whoa, it's one of his masterpieces. Yeah, so that one is the 10th anniversary of Matt Berry's Kill the Wolf with the Kill the Wolf 4-track 7-inch EP. And the last thing, this is kind of an Iron Maiden update. I've got, fingers crossed, the next bootleg picture disc in the series that I've got where it's like, you know, like one side of an album and the other side is like the single and the B-sides, picture discs. And he's also, I think he sent me, do you remember when I had the Purgatory picture disc with the gouge at the beginning? He sent me a coloured one as a good gesture. He's a really, really nice fella. So I'll do the business and show you what I've got. Right, opened. So let's see what this looks like, or these look like. Because like I said, I did order the picture disc of the last one, which was Purgatory, and he didn't have another picture disc, so he sent me a normal one, I think. What the hell? There's a 7-inch single in here as well. I didn't order a 7-inch single, mind. Oh, bless him. I did get the picture disc of this, but he sent me the test pressing. Wow. Of the 7-inch Women in Uniform. That is amazing. Oh, I'll have to thank him for them. I'll message him. Picture disc. Right. So the picture disc I've got is the 12-inch album Women in Uniform. Wow. So that's one side and that's the other. That is nice. So these always get shipped out of the covers so that they don't sort of like dig into the cover and damage it. So I can put that in now. So we get on side one, Women in Uniform, alternate mix, good. Running Free, first press of the Axe Attack album version. Oh, get in. I can't tell you how long I've wanted that. I bought the Axe Attack album, which was a K-Tel metal compilation album, and there was mispresses around where they put the wrong version of Running Free on, and mine didn't have it. Then you get Live at the Marquee Club 1980, Sanctuary, Phantom of the Opera and Drifter. I would bet money that those are the 3 tracks that are on the Japanese Live Plus 1 12-inch. And then on side 2, Live at Long Beach Arena, 1981. The Ides of March, Sanctuary, Wrathchild, Killers, Another Life, and Murders in the Rue Morgue. Wow. Where the hell has that come from? I've never heard that one. Oh. I've got so many records I'm dying to hear now. But that I've never heard that. That's fantastic. So that's that. There's the 7-inch single. So this should have 4 songs. Women in Uniform, Invasion, Sanctuary, and Wrathchild. Yeah. It's white label, so this has got to be the test press. I've never had a test pressing before. Get in. Oh, God, I can't wait to thank him for this, man. And in case anybody asks, where'd you get them from? I can't say. Simple as that. All I can say is join a group with like-minded people. That's all I can say. So he has, bless him, he sent me a replacement Purgatory for the picture disc because it had that ding, whatever it is on it. And it's got Killers, Prodigal Son, Purgatory, and Drifter, which is side 2 of the Killers album. And then on side 2, you get Live at Henry Something Festival radio broadcast of the intro, the Ides of March, Sanctuary, Purgatory, Wrathchild. And he sent me, wow, it's like a creamy white vinyl with the picture labels. Oh, what a good lad. How decent's that? Actually, when you look to the light, it's like a sort of a, hey, can you see it? It's like a sort of a, what they call bone, a bone white colour. Wow. I am chuffed to bits. I remember when that come out, I was like, do I like that or not? But then I thought, yeah, I love that. Half the devil and half Eddie. It was, it's so different. Because like, that was kind of showing you what was coming up on the Number of the Beast. That was like a sort of a bit of a teaser, if you like, because the Run to the Hills single was after that, and then the Number of the Beast album cover, where you see the devil in all his glory. It does have the insert as well. Oh, it smells of patchouli oil for some reason. Wow, over the moon, absolutely over the moon. 7-inch single, 2 LPs. Iron Maiden bootlegs. So that's it. That's a little mixed bag for you. I thought I'd do the sounded out stuff first to get the sad stuff out of the way, because it's end of an era and all, and it's so sad. And then I thought I'd do the more upbeat stuff later. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, all 2 of you. I really do appreciate it. If you have subscribed, you're a star, and I love you to bits. Thank you so much. It really does help out and means the world to me. I'm hoping it won't be too long before I get another video done. And until I do see you again, you all take care of yourselves, and I shall see you on the next one. Ta-ta.